You guys, it's Leisha Lang, aka My Best Celebs here, and what did you think at the start of the intro? Do you like the new intro? The music is still the same, but it's just the videos that have changed. Oops, sorry. But what did you think of that? If you love the intro, leave your. If you love the intro, if you like the intro, put a comment below and let me know on my Instagram and other social media platforms. But anyway, in this video, this is going to be a day in the life. Day in the life as a radio co-host, because as you all know, I go to a radio show called Vectis Radio every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 4. So I felt like documenting like what I do throughout the day. Unfortunately, at the start I got to go to college for a bit for 3 hours, I believe. So it starts at 9, finishes at 12. So yeah, 3 hours. So yeah, 3 hours I've got to be at college. And then I'll be walking to the radio station and I'm there for 4 hours. So, yeah, so we all sit down and then we just chat away on the radio in 4 hours, which is great. So, I've got some news to share now. So, I'm going to switch to editing Leisha to break this news. So, over to you, editing Leisha. Hey all, just me popping in. Just to interrupt this video. I've got some bad news. So, you guys remember last year I planned a 24-hour challenge. Like, I did like a schedule where like first I'd go to the festival, then I'd upload a Mario vlog, and then it would be the 24-hour challenge. Well, unfortunately, I've had a few technical errors with it, and now I've tested it again to see if it will upload, but unfortunately it just doesn't work whatsoever. And plus, a lot of things have been taken off it. So, unfortunately, I had to, scrap that video. So, I will do something to make up for it. I can do another 24-hour challenge, maybe, like a different one. But the 24-hour challenge was watching my favourite celebrities for 24 hours. And I did do it. I succeeded. You can see some clips, actually. If you go to my Instagram, which is Leisha Lang _ best no, not Leisha Lang _ go to my best celebrities _ backup 3, and then I've done some stories where you can see highlights and I've put them there so you can see what I've done throughout that day. So you can see what I've done basically. So yeah, so I'm really sorry to break the news to you guys that you won't be seeing that challenge, but like I said, I'll try and do something to make up for it. I guess the highlights are a good thing to make up for it. But I will do another 24-hour challenge another time. But yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry to be the breaking news, but anyway, back to the video. Hey guys, so I'm on my way. So yeah, unfortunately I've got college to begin with. But this is what I do for a day in the life. Again, it wasn't requested. I felt trying it. I did, like I said, in the previous, like on my Instagram, my old Instagram, rest in peace, the OG, My Best Celebs Instagram. I did do a day in the life video. Like, it was a short one for Instagram. But this is a full one, so you'll see literally everything. So, yeah. I've obviously got to get the bus to Newport. And unfortunately, we've got to start with college, because that's my life, I'm afraid. But then after that, I get to go to my happy place, which is Vectis Radio. So again, shout out to Ian Mack, Maggie, and Calvin Curry, because You guys, you three are legends. So yeah, I'll go pause it here and I'll see you shortly. Okay guys, I'm so tired. I'm slowly walking up to the college now, so yeah. And then I'll be here from 9 o'clock till 12, so approximately 3 hours, and then I'll be making my way to my happy place, which is, you all know what it is, Vectis Radio. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Alright guys, so I just finished college, on my way to Vectis Radio, the best place ever. I'm just walking back now from college. It's just behind those bushes there. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'll see you all in a mo. See you in a mo. Sorry about that. Also, fun fact for you guys. Just over there is Seacoast Park. And that's where we were in the last video. So who knows, that we might come back to there soon. As there's still a blank space, I might come back there again one day. So who knows? Just like showing you, because yeah, it's not that far from my college. Yeah, more there, look. Riverside's just down there. But there you go. So I'll see you all later. Alright guys, I'm here. Just come here. Just remember, in the last video I was over there. And we did go this way to Seacoast as well. So I'm just going to flip the camera around and speak to you all, and then we'll head into Vectis Radio. Right guys, I'm heading in there now. I just saw Kelvin, so he knows that I'm here, and I'm just walking there, so I just got to take my headphones off, and then yeah, and then we'll be rolling. But let's do this, so I'll see you in a bit.
That's a Broncos game, we can beat. Right now, Leisha, you got a report back on the latest episode of Dancing on Ice.
Yes, I have.
Let's get a bit right, what happened?
So, The Greatest Show on Ice continues, and this is episode 3.
Ooh.
And this week was movie week.
Okay.
So, host Stephen
Were they showing movies whilst they were sketching?
they were dancing to like soundtracks from different films.
Yeah.
Host Stephen Mulhern and Holly Willoughby are joined for another week of Dancing on Ice with judges Ashley Banjo, Christopher Dean, O.T. Mabuse and Jane Nortoville.
Right.
So this week was movie week, so each couple will have to skate to a soundtrack from a movie. But actually there was no skate off this week, so instead the couple with the lowest combined points combined with the judges and the public vote was eliminated. So the couple first was Ryan and Amelie. They danced to Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and they scored 25.0. Next was Roxy and Sylvan, and they danced to Jump in the Line by Beetlejuice from Beetlejuice. Next, and they scored 24.0. Next was Hannah and Andy, and they did Let It Go from the film Frozen. Yeah. Next was Greg and Vanessa. They scored 20.0. Hannah and Andy. And then it was Greg and Vanessa, and they did You Never Can Tell in the film Pulp Fiction. And they scored 28.5. Next was Claire and Colin, and they did Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. 24.0. Next was Lou and Brandon, and they danced to Hold On from Bridesmaids, and they scored 22.0. Next was Eddie and Vicky, and they did Sol Basilova in Boston Powers, and they scored 28.0. Next was Ricky and T, just have to pronounce some of their names. They danced to Mr. Blue Sky from Guys in the Galaxy. Mr. Blue Sky from Guys in the Galaxy Volume 2, and they scored 21.0. Next was Miles and Vanessa, and they danced to 1,000 Years from the Twilight Broken Dawn Part 2, and they scored 29.0. Next was Eddie and Mark, and they danced to Cut to Death from The Matrix, and they scored 29.0. And last but not least was Amber and Simon, and they did What Was I Made For from the Barbie movie. Ryan and Amy were my favourites. They were amazing. I'm rooting them for the win this year. Once all the couples did their performance, the vote opened to the public and we also got a special performance from Ariana DeBose, Electric Energy from Adriel. Then the vote closed and it was time to announce who was leaving this week. The couple with the highest votes was Amber and Simon, but the couple with the least votes was Hannah and Andy. So that means, unfortunately, they were next to leave. So that was it for this week. The Dreaded Skate Off will return next week. So who will be next to leave?
Ooh, I don't know.
Don't know, but know that you'll tell us.
I will.
Indeed, next week. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, Lisa, for that. Celebrity.
I sure have.
Who is it this time?
So it's the band, The Prodigy.
Oh,
All right,
then.
Firestarter. Oh, Ricky Firestarter. Oh, no.
So in 1989, 18-year-old DJ, musician and songwriter Liam Howlett returned to his hometown in Braintree, Essex, after quitting
Ooh.
Excuse me, I was born there.
after quitting his gig as DJ in the hip-hop group Cut to Kill.
All right.
He had started to make his own music 3 years prior, beginning with hip-hop and house music,
Okay.
before he focused on the rave scene that was gaining popularity at the time.
All right, okay.
It was in Braintree where Liam met dancers Keith Flint and Leary Thornhill at one of his gigs at the Barn nightclub. Keith requested Liam to make mixtape for him, and which Liam returned as a cassette several days later, with one of his own songs on the other side. Liam had scratched the word Prodigy onto the cassette. In August of 1991, the Prodigy released their debut single, Charlie, I think that's what it is, or Charlie, which samples dialogue from Charlie Say's series of the animated films. In March of 1996, the Prodigy released a single, Firestarter, which marked their first song with lead vocal. Liam had originally recorded it as an instrumental and thought of the incorporate of vocal sample. But upon his hearing the track, Keith was keen to write and record his own lyric. No Good to Start the Dance was released on 16th of May 1994. It was successful on the singles chart across Europe and also the band's most successful single release up to that point. The song peaked at number 1 in both Finland and Greece and was at number 2 hit in the Netherlands. The Prodigy followed Firestarter with the single Breathe in November 1996, which also went to number 1 in the UK and the 8 other countries. Both singles sold 1.2 million copies each in the UK. In 2008, the Prodigy performed at the Isle of Wight Festival and are set to return again this year in June. Their 19th single, Omen, was released on the 16th February 2009, and it was their first advert single from their album Invaders Must Die. On the 4th of March 2019, Keith sadly passed away just a few weeks after the band had toured Australia and New Zealand. The rest of the Prodigy tour dates were cancelled. Following Keith's death, fans began using a Twitter hashtag, Firestarter for number 1, on various social media platforms to get Firestarter to #1 on the UK singles charts out for Respect for Keith. On the 28th of October 2022, the band announced that they will be returning to live shows outside the UK for the first time in 4 years.
Okay.
In 2023, the prodigy brought back the late Keith Flint with lasers in a special tribute laser light show, where you can see Keith dancing with the lasers, and fans really loved it.
Excellent.
Well done.
Thank you, Alicia. Very interesting.
It is.
I like some of their stuff, not all of it. I like some of their stuff, but it's
Mm.
different. Good for them. Lovely. We're going to take some local music now from the Pseudo Break, Technical Trouble of Plenty, and other interesting bits and pieces.
Yeah.
After here, we've got the Billy V. Vectis magazine show from 6. From 7, Gary Jackson's in My Generation. From 9, Jeff Dorset seemed with an hour of 70s and an hour of 80s, taking us up to 11 with Ollie Stockdale, with I Love the 90s, and the other side of the Midnight Hour. It's Young Kieran
Oh, yeah.
with the new music show replay.
Yes.
And so that's how it shapes up here on Bet's Ready for next year. No need to go anywhere else.
Virgin Gentleman.
Well, we're going to go home, but I mean, listeners don't need to go anywhere else. Right, now, you'll be back at the weekend, mate.
Will. Saturday and Sunday for breakfast.
And you'll be back next week
Indeed, I will.
with a new celebrity
Yeah.
Yep,
and a new report on Dancing on Ice,
indeed.
indeed. And I'll be back on Saturday and Sunday with some 10 o'clock each day. In the meantime, we're going to leave you with subject to news. Lauren Spencer Smith, your best friend to break up, sounds fun. Status Quo with Ray Nicholson, so which was in a bit of month or something.
Okay, guys, I just wrapped up Vectis Radio. It was a pretty good show. We had a guy come in to do like a charity thing, and he was on this treadmill, and he did amazing. I did my traditional, like I do a Dancing on Ice review every week. Yeah, I do a Dancing on Ice review every week, and then I do a celebrity podcast. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to do it like when I was off air, because obviously we're all busy, so I'm going to record that at home and I'll document that. But yeah, so right now I'm just walking to my dad's workplace, and I'm just going to meet him, and then we're going to go home, I guess, and then that'll be it. Yeah, so I'll see you all shortly. So I'm back in my room now. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, but yeah, that's what I pretty much do throughout the hours. So I do hope you really enjoyed the video. Let me know what other videos you want to see. Leave your suggestions in the comments, and what other video content you would like to see. Like, do you want to see some more gaming videos? Do you want to see some pranks? Do you want to see some more challenges? And I'm really sorry about the 24-hour challenge. Like, I did try my absolute best to fix it, but like I said, like what Editing Leisure said at the start of the video, feel free to go to my Instagram. I have posted some highlights there, so you can briefly see what I got up to throughout those 24 hours. So, but yeah, again, I am awfully so sorry for you guys, like, because you guys have been waiting for months, and now I couldn't do it because of restrictions and copyright reasons. So, but those highlights will be it to make up for it, and I will do another 24-hour challenge that hopefully won't go wrong. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what other content you want to see. So please like, please subscribe, and press the notify button if you want to be notified of all my videos. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!